the better we grow. Power if I know it can make you heavy. It's just like a volcano, a way to capsize. Sweet is our liver. Not for go along. You want big and eat it, or a butcher can eat it. Kiss our oh, sweet kiss our little. Not for go along. You take it from Peter today, or Paul will take it from you tomorrow, Mama. You take it from me today, or Mother will take it from you tomorrow. Fine, oh, fine, may your feel. Well, people do to you, you dare to cry. Had enough for one person, oh, it's a matter of time. Our time is a lesson, yeah, rather this ahead. Sweet is our liver, not for go alone, Mama. Human being can eat it, the deer can eat it. Cause our liver. Sweet is our liver, not for go alone. Human beings can eat it, or a creature eat it too. Sweet, living is sweet, where the rich are poor.
Oh yeah, sweet is sour, yeah. Now for go alone. Okay, so folks, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Sorry for being a little late. We've been facing a little problem here with the internet, but thank God we are back. Me say we are here, and sorry for the little delay. It was some technical problem due to the internet connectivity. So that's why we are coming to you a little late. So good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Depends on where you are. Welcome. So they say better late than never, right? So it's good to be here. Darlington Collins will be joining me pretty soon this morning to bring you to this edition of the Costa Show. My name is Boakai Amara Kamara, and today is Friday the 13th. Yeah, Friday the 13th. You remember that show, eh? Friday the 13th. Yeah, a lot of people, I do know that people remember that show. Friday the 13th. So we are here, like I said, Darlington Collins will be joining me pretty soon, and we'll bring you to this edition of the Costa Morning Show. But before we do that, let's take a few bars of this song. Let me get myself prepped up.
Sweet is our liver, not for go alone, yeah. Sweet is our liver, not for go along. You take it from Peter today, or Paul will take it from you tomorrow, Mama. Sweet, living is sweet, where the rich are poor. Why not pray for long fellow? He can pray for long life. As long as they live, you know, the better we grow. Power if I know it can make you heavy. It's just like a volcano, a way to capsize. Sweet is our liver, not for go alone. Human being can eat it, or a butcher can eat it. You take it from me today, or God will take it from you tomorrow, mama.
Yeah, so folks, like I said, good morning, welcome. If you are just joining us, you know that song, Sweet Sweet Kasawali. Now for go along. You take it from me today, but we take it from you tomorrow, mama. They say power is like a crew cannon, equate to capsite. So good morning, good afternoon. Today I will not do much talking. Darlington want to enjoy his ceremony on the show, so Darlington will be doing much of the talking today. So I will be chipping in, but Darlington is here to do much talking. So folks, let me say, we are welcome. Welcome you to the weekend's edition of the Costa Morning Show. A lot of trending issues that are making rounds in our body politics. So the United States Embassy and the AU and United States Embassy, AU and the European Union Lord Liberia for peaceful conduct of the 2023 elections as political parties to and candidates to await the NEC final results. The U.S. Embassy in Liberia is encouraging all Liberians claiming and celebrating victory as a result of the October 10th elections to remain calm. Yeah, they say the Liberian people should remain calm and wait the official results from the National Elections Commission as it was done yesterday. Some announcements, some results started coming in yesterday from the National Elections Commission. Yesterday it wasn't easy. So in all of this, the Liberia's people, let me tell you the one now. Say yesterday, people asked me, Bwaka, who is the Apeton man? Who is the Apeton man? I will tell you who the Apeton man be here. You're relax more. Let me tell you about Darlington. Uno killing the year for day. I will come to Apeton. Yeah, but I can't be rushing the show here. let me handle Darlington year for day. I will come to Apeton. So this let me read it one. It said the Liberia's People Party candidate Tiawon Gongolo has accepted defeat in the elections while calling on all his many supporters to remain calm. So they may telling Darlington to remain calm. Say, Yamana worry, you remain calm. Tony now. I will be the next president of the Republic of Liberia. So my partisans, yeah, they time around we do well, but Tony now. But I think Mr. Gongolo did well because he papa Mr. Cummins. Wow. Just the first time, Mr. Cummins contested in 2017, then Gongolo coming to just this election and passing by Mr. Cummins. I think he did well. He's in a third position now. Listen to me. He's at number 3 place now. That's the position Mr. Tiawon Gongolo is at right now. So he said Gongolo told a major press conference on Thursday why it is true that the National Elections Commission is the only institution that has the authority to announce results. His party has established that the LPP lost the election. According to him, Tally has proven that the two leading political parties will win the October elections towards the runoff. So the man say, all the things you're on here, no party can win the election now. It will go into a runoff. That's why Councillor Tiawon Gongolo told his supporters and the press on yesterday. So let me say, good morning, Darlington. Welcome to the show. Sorry for being a little late. You know, we're having some little technical problem. Darlington? Darlington, are you getting me?
Yeah, I'm hearing you, Bwaka. I'm hearing you. So,
yep.
Can you hear me?
You to yeah, I'm getting you now.
So what Why you and Professor James Dopo want us to believe that power quit to capture like crew kino? Why I can't capture? Because a crew man. Is it because that crew man power is about to leave his hands, or why? Why you play that song, Bweka?
No, to be real, Darlington, you know, the song.
Power quit to capture like crew kino.
This song because this is not about provoking anybody, but the song itself as a motivation.
What power can break like Mandingo man ash? Well, but good morning, Bweka, and good morning to our many listeners. It's indeed a pleasure to be here on the show, and I mean, Bweka, I've been down with cold, so that's why I didn't come on the show. I see the trolling. You were telling me that my man, maybe Darling will stay recuperating from their results. But yes, that is political maturity from Councillor Gonglo, and you see, the last time people came on the show, they started to make mockery of the LPP and Councillor Gonglo. At least we ran a campaign with 2 vehicles with a message of integrity, and it resonated very well with the Liberian people. Just the first time for Councillor Gonglo to test the water for the presidency, and you see the numbers. You see the numbers with the so-called big names. I don't want to call names, but you see the numbers. They're very disturbing. But on overall, I think these elections are very power up, and Liberians are sending a clear message. And I've said on this show repeatedly from time without number that we made prediction upon prediction. Some of you sometimes disagree with us that these elections were up to a second round. Most likely up to a second round. But the way the numbers are coming in, Bweka, it could be scary, because the opposition led by the Unity Party candidate Joseph Bweka he has Mr. We are seriously in a chokehold. Mr. George Manuel Weah is in a serious chokehold that probably will need to get the Liberia Red Cross authorities to be around, could possibly respond to an emergency. These results is very disturbing for an incumbent government who had held the state for 6 years to be performing this poorly. Bweka, something is fundamentally wrong with Mr. George Weah and the CDC-led government. And I am of no doubt that if there were to be a second round, Joseph Bweka will whip the CDC overwhelmingly. These votes are embarrassing. Bweka, they are completely embarrassing.
Darlington, my observation, I don't think it is good on any incumbent part to go into an election, most especially second round, why your opponent is already leading
it's leading you where?
Because the people will just keep expressing their anger to you again, because if you could have won the first round, that could be another chance for the second round. But if they just go into a second round with Unity Party leading, it's not a good message to President Weah and the CDC. They shouldn't pray for that. They should do whatsoever they can do. They should do whatsoever they can do to see what they can do towards this. If you want to concede, he should concede the first round. But if you go into a second round, why your opposition, an opposition figure is already leading the incumbent, I don't think it's okay.
Right.
Not only in Liberia, but any other country.
Okay. Yep, it's certainly not okay. The Unity Party government, the government headed by Madam Sirleaf at the time, 2011, when they ran, everybody will agree with us that when the UP took over in the first round, the first tenure, the way the Unity Party performed and led the country internationally, early managed to open our country to the international community, cyber country was working. The Unity Party was so frustrated that they didn't win on the first round. But in 2011, the Unity Party managed to beat the CDC almost 40% of the votes. You remember, Bweka?
Yeah.
It was how the tactics the CDC played for the second round. They said they will pull out. They saw the margin. So for an incumbent, I'm just making this analysis to say, for an incumbent government to not even be in the lead, and I love the way things are going. Bweka, I've always said on the show, the way African leaders have come to power by rigging election is when they come close to winning. But when the numbers are overwhelming, it's hard to just change the election results. Even if you got your good friends at the Elections Commission, they cannot change the numbers in your interest. It's not possible. So the numbers, my man, the gap between Joseph Boakai and Weah is very wide. And Mr. Weah brought this upon himself. My man, who comes to power in 6 years, you are building houses all over the place as if they say you want to own the whole place. Look at our man Samurai Wolokoli. They call the man the mayor of Oro. They bought almost all the farm buildings in Oro. A poor big brother like mine, who used to live on the Oro, I visited him before in a little house. How come this man own all these glass buildings? The people see these things. The people see Mr. Weah, a house in 9th Street, abandoned project. How you come, you break it now, you have built a castle that connects to the water. What about cool people in water? Your rehab resident, you build it. You go to Jamaica, you just building. All the leg in the country, you building houses for them. Mama, Liberia people talk. If you think people, one thing about Liberians, if you think Liberian people don't pay attention, mama, there is no way a Liberian man who is married will be into extramarital affairs and building and doing things for his girlfriend, and she don't tell her friends. News travel all over the place, my man. The guy, we have brought this embarrassment upon himself. My man, I cannot be. How come the Liberian people now? My man, the people have made the country now to look as if we are looking for option at the Village Square. The country now need to be led by the Elder Council because the young people, maybe the youth league of the country, have failed. Look how we are, my man. You came to power, a poor boy like you. After you squander your money, you misuse your fortune that you made from football. You came to power. So your concern about power to acquire private property is embarrassing. I feel for him, but you cannot stop a man who wants to destroy himself. My man, Liberia got to a place where the people were not discussing politics on the street again. I had a big brother now who supports the CDC. He came from wherever he told me. He said, Darlington, Liberia looks like a place, when it was small children, you want to go play free time ball? And they are going, so Braga then see me with my football. Then Braga and brothers, they start going in their house. The people don't want to talk politics.
Yeah.
The people were only waiting for election day to reward Mr. Weah. The people got to a point where, because people got scared. When you talk politics, they go after you under the cover of darkness. Jefferson Koji believed now he was law unto himself. La true, they say power quick to capture like cooking. No wonder why when you go on Power Beach, you see the residue of all those cooking.
Yeah.
Mama, it is embarrassing for Mr. Weah. What? How many houses can one man? How much can one man eat? You come to power. Look at the material condition of your people. Mama, some of us were critical of Weah. How Weah come to power? We didn't expect Weah to build skyscrapers or wave a magic wine. Mama, with all of Ellen Johnny's elite excesses, Ellen flew a commercial flight. Whether she was in business class or whatever, Ellen got on a commercial airplane. This boy enjoyed, mama, the man just enjoyed the luxury of private jet in our poor country.
I'm telling you.
Civil service cannot get paid on time. The country, mama, the whole country angry at you. You drive in the streets of Monrovia. You in your late car, you in private sector like me. The men who cause you, they say that all of y'all stealing government money. That's how the country has been bad. That's how bad the country is. When you pop a motorbike, man, he bank on your car, he calls you and your man. That's how the country is. The anger in young people. Because you have this playboy of a president who came to power and believed that power is where he can land his pockets. The likes of Summer Tue, rumor about Mr. Tue owning an estate in the Ivory Coast. Is this what the CDC call a revolution? Is that what you came for? Is this how you intend to transform the material condition of the Liberian people? Bweka, it is shameful, and I wouldn't be surprised either if Joseph Bweka wins this election on the one ballot. I wouldn't be surprised because the votes are tallying, the numbers are coming in, and it's becoming embarrassing for the CDC. And let me break this news on the Costa Show that the Joint Security Council is in Jubo, as you want to call it. Our international friends, yes, our international friends have kept those boss to their boss. Meaning,
absolutely,
They are reminding them that as the numbers come in, I'm told that the international partners have set up their own monitoring network. When the numbers come in from the different voter tally center, they too, they tally, they show it to them. They set the joint security chief, yes, the chief of staff of the military. They set him down, the police boss. They set the minister of defense, the minister of justice. They are watching fair play. So when the webmaster we are, and y'all want to join in the street where you're commanding forces to overturn election results, the Americans know who to come for. And Bweka, let me remind these security people that Anthony Blinken, a couple of weeks ago, issued an executive order about visa restriction. And just like the American people have printed the brain form, they just wanted to put John Brown name on it for visa restriction. They are clear about that one. There is a policy in effect for those who want to subvert Liberian democracy and thwart the democratic will of the Liberian people. The Americans have a surprise package for you. They have a clear surprise package for you. So, my man, the men are watching it clear. Daniel Zienka, that can talk with the president everywhere the president goes.
Everywhere.
I heard some things yesterday in some deep quarters. My man, the team made me shake. Do you know that the chief of staff of the military has been living on the barracks? He has not been living to his commercial residence.
Wow.
Yes. In fact, there were reports that the NEC suggested that they wanted to carry a talent center at the shuffling barracks. The chief of staff said, no, the military men will go vote outside the barracks. I'm gonna bring ballot bus on the military compound. So the chief of staff have been living there. Yes, my man. And that is why when you have a professional force for good, the military too, they are very strategic. You have a chief of staff who is wealth, that well woman, he got a well children, a family. That boy now be a problem with America like me.
I know, you know what it means? Yeah, they make them around us. Put a many problems.
My man, you know the worst embarrassment to be in Bweka? You don't want to be in United States Immigration and Customs line, and then they say, "Sir, can we talk to you?"
You talk to you on the side.
You don't want to be that. I tell some of my friends here watching that come to America. You don't want to be in that. My man, you remember in 2017, Solomon George was in the land. He got to New York. The man said, "Sir,
New York."
And when they ready for you, when American people rather disrespect you in a country where American people rather disrespect you, they call you sir. excuse me, sir. Can you come with us, please?
So yeah, that security man calling you sir. Forget it.
Sure.
I thought that
my man, the chief of staff is a U.S. person. He has a wife and his kids. The boy came here to West Point. So on way the military for training. I know the big brother, Prince John. The general too is careful. He has his family here in the U.S. You don't want to be in problem with Uncle Sam. And look, and the Americans, they're listening to the show now. The people follow, the people read all of the local dailies. The people listen to all of the different radio shows. They know what is happening. They listen to all. You think why they got a political affairs department? So, chief of staff of the military, he's been one. And he's acting very professionally. I must give him credit. He told them that the military men will go and vote outside the barracks and they will come back to duty post. But there will be no ballot box on the military compound. And I must give him that. So you don't want to be in a situation where the man, for example, the man, you U.S. immigration line, they say, "Sir, can we talk to you?" So there are eyes on these elections. And the number of international observers that are watching these processes is laudable. The war is tired. The war gets serious thing to deal with. Here is it right now. We're talking about the Palestinian, Israel crisis. The war is dealing with Russia and Ukraine. The little African countries they build. Whether the people's decisions are wrong, when they vote you out, leave their power and go in opposition. Why about private sector that they bought in that one country? Brother Kamara, I have never done a government job before. You have never.
Nothing.
We have been in private sector. What about private sector?
And they were there before. I don't know.
Let them come to the private sector. Let them. I have my ordinary Liberian passport. Yeah, I'm an ordinary citizen. Let them use their ordinary passport too. And go to the embassy for visa. And let's see how they will treat them.
Ordinary.
Like why you only onto the power? They will be your leading power. Whether Joseph Boakai is a bad option, if the Liberian people won and they elected democratically, let Joseph Boakai take over the power. If he blows us, the Liberian people. Look, you know one thing I have learned in history, Boakai, is that the people all through have history have never ran short of leaders. If they put let you misbehave, they put realize somebody. Power just like Kunkio, it go to Casa. If you do lying, go on Popo Beach or go on Crew Beach in West Point, you see all those Kunkio on the parking. What you make it like that? Like because it Casa. So the American eyes are on these processes. So you come to the private sector, we beg you. We ourselves we managing our ordinary passport. You get ordinary passport, you go for your own visa, you pay your 160, you lead a no verbal business, you lead a gas slave business, you lead government car. Idris Belete, get in your late private car. Myself, if I go to Monrovia, Boakai, maybe I'll be in my late Toyota Corolla. I'm a private citizen. What about private sector the boss don't want to come to? My man, it is embarrassing. It is shameful. You know, I just thought to set the tone for the discussion before we go to those little districts and the counties and read out the electoral numbers. But Mr. Weir is in a chokehold. And I think Omen Joe Boakai has his foot. You know, it's like, you know, in the Liberian way, like I say, I think Joseph Boakai rather put in figure in Joe Weir though. I feel sorry for him. But this is what you get, Boakai. When you come to power, you are corrupt, you are self-seeking. It is only about you and lining your pockets. That's what you get for it. So, Mr. Weir, you can go to Paris. I'm sure you have a French citizenship. It's about hard times now that you pack your bags and leave because this is disturbing, Boakai, for an incumbent government to be struggling behind the opposition. It's disturbing.
So, folks, like I said, Darlington, the man, all the things the man keeping here belly, you man now post some of it also. But we are stay here and we will look at the numbers before we go to the districts. So, what occurred yesterday, I was reading out for that we start to discuss. But as it stands now in the country, Ambassador Joseph Newman Boakai JMB is at 46.27%. Once again, 46.27%. Why Josh Manuel
you mean the presidency?
Yeah, the presidency.
The presidency? No. There's a fresh result here, Boakai.
I think for yesterday.
Yeah. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, you're right. Go ahead.
Yeah, for yesterday. Ambassador Boakai is at 46.27%, while Josh Weir was at 9.6%. 39.6%, followed by Tiawon Gonglo, 3.59%, and then after Tiawon Gonglo, Mr. Appeton, Wade Appeton, is at 2.26%. So that's the top four. But Darlington are coming to you. Before we go further, let me see. As it was coming in by county. They said Bombing County yesterday from bombing. CDC acquire 3,152. Once again, Bombing County 3,152 for CDC. Unity Party 5,555. Unity Party 5,555. We'll cross to Bong. The CDC obtained 5,772. The CDC obtained 5,572 in Bong County. The Unity Party obtained 6,606. Unity Party obtained 6,606 in Bond County. In Grand Bassa County, the CDC obtained 3,249. 3,249. The Unity Party obtained in Grand Bassa County 2,801. 2,801. In Grand Cru County, the CDC obtained 1,002 votes. 1,002 votes, while the Unity Party obtained 61 votes. 61 votes. We'll cross over to Lofa County. Lofa County, the CDC, 1,999. Lofa County, CDC, 1,999. Lofa County, UP, 3,550. Lofa County, UP, 3,550. Magibi County, CDC, 2,987. Magibi County, CDC, 2,987. Why Unity Party in Magibi, 4,131. Unity Party in Magibi, 4,131. We come to Moserado County. Moserado County, the CDC, 1,000. No, that's come in. Let me see.
I think they got about 16,000 or so.
Yeah.
Right.
No. CDC obtained that 16,000. You can get 14,500.
The CDC got 14,545.
Yes. That's what I have here. 14,545 for the CDC. 14,545. Right. The Unity Party obtained 13,896. 13,896. In Nimba County, the CDC obtained 4,220. 4,000.
Before you go to Nimba, let me say here that the results from Moserado County, I see the CDC people jumping on Facebook thanking Moserado people that they have. No. The CDC have not won Moserado, and the CDC will not win Moserado. This is another prediction that I am making. The votes that they have averaged, it is from major CDC stronghold, the district that they are yet to come. Like district number 1, Moserado County. District number 2, district number 3, Moserado County. District number 4, those are pro-Unity Party districts. District number 17. District number 11 and parts of district number 12, those are pro-Unity Party people, largely condensed with Kisi people and mixed tribe. So the CDC, they finish checking in their era. They finish checking district number 8. They finish checking district number 6. They finish checking district 16 Nuclear Town era. They have checked. So those other remaining districts, so for the CDC, they get 14,000 and opposite, and JMB get 13,000. When the results start coming, Moserado, I want to say, will save the fall to the Unity Party. And Moserado are falling, so that thing the CDC on their own play.
Okay, so we move after Moserado, we come to Nimba County. Nimba County, the CDC obtained 4,220 votes. Once again, 4,220 votes. While the Unity Party obtained 11,903 votes. The Unity Party obtained 11,903 votes in Nimba County. Riverside County, the CDC obtained 2,852. 2,852. The Unity Party obtained 1,985. 1,985. We cross over to Sano County. Sano County, the Unity Party obtained, the CDC obtained 3,839. 3,839. Unity Party obtained 745. 745. River G County, CDC obtained 1,321. 1,321 in River G County. The Unity Party obtained 480 votes. 480 votes in River G County. Bapolu County, the CDC obtained 4,572. 4,572 in Gbapolu, while the Unity Party obtained 6,122. 6,122. So those are the numbers that came in from yesterday. So Darlington, how you look at it?
Baka, you know, somebody say you must read a number again from Nimba. I'm from the southeast. But the votes alone from Nimba, you can add all the southeast counted to it. The votes alone from Nimba will swallow it like a floor that you will not probably see the person, the string of the person here. So it's a long night for the CDC Baka, like we said.
But
one counter that's interesting though. Mama, we wanted 3 or 2,000 Grenku. We wanted 2 polling places. Not plenty of people now. Don't even talk about Grenku. Mama, Mark Gibby has really shocked us. Mark Gibby voted for Nathaniel McGill and voted overwhelmingly for the Unity Party. And the Unity Party did not campaign Ricky Russell in Mark Gibby.
Mark Gibby, no.
In fact, Alexander Cummings campaigned more than the UP in Mark Gibby. They had a huge turnout. So can you announce the results from Mark Gibby because the CPP did their launch there? Can you put Mark Gibby results out? If not, I can put it out.
Mark Gibby, CDC obtained 2,800. Let me say 2,987. 2,987. Right. While the Unity Party obtained 4,131. 4,131 in Mark Gibby. So you see,
shit, man.
So
shit, man. That can help, man. The turn that too stupid, man. It's embarrassing. Can you imagine, my man? So a lot of people say, the people of Mike Gibby say, every monkey will rag their own tail. My man, you know, I got frustrated with Mike Gibby. Mike Gibby, because I listened to one woman, the woman say, if they counted, if they had 10 on McGill, the country will be developed. I said, what? The woman said, even the one McGill will get a problem with corruption. They say, we want to get 10 on McGill, but it shows that the people in the rural areas too are following the narrative. That the people say they want to support Nathaniel McGill and they will vote against the CDC. It's embarrassing. Just bring your Mark Gibby.
But he saw the number.
The wave of the CDC wave in Mosorano County, and it's happening to them.
But Darlington, you're looking at the numbers that came from Bomi County.
Quiet, brother.
The numbers that came from Bomi County. CDC having in Bomi County, I would say, Eddie Snow were going to deliver Bomi County to the CDC. We said, oh, Mr. Snow, once Mr. Snow is there, he will deliver Bomi County. Here we are, Bomi County. The CDC obtained 3,152 in Bomi County, while the Unity Party obtained 5,555.
How much CDC got? Wait. How much CDC got?
3,152. Unity Party obtained 5,555.
But I'm not surprised because part of the Western region. So if the Unity Party is performing good in the Western region, Bomi will fall. The people, they vibe, they Gola, they speak the same languages, right? The people from Cape Town. But look at Cape Town. The people have never elected a woman senator before.
Yeah,
and that place is pro-Unity Party.
There's the first time. She won.
They said a woman grab our woman Boto Nambi. It was not easy on Boto Nambi.
And Darlington, as
we speak, grab Boto Nambi. They didn't receive Vanisha money on the list.
Darlington, as we speak,
Mommy, you see, Bweka. That is why
the result haven't come yet from Cape Mount. So you must know that once Daba Vapla is winning like that in Cape Mount County, what become of for the presidency? They haven't come out with any result there from Cape Mount.
Bweka, you see what corruption does? Bweka, you see what corruption does? that a man will go to school or that educational pedigree. The people will elect a well-educated counselor, a lawyer like the Vani Sherman, and send him to the legislature. Look at how Vani Sherman look. Vani Sherman look just like somebody who dropped out now from high school politically. You can't even see Vani Sherman on the list. Now what corruption does, Obweka? When your education and when you are a thief, it means nothing to the people. Look at Vani Sherman today. The American sanction old man Vani. Vani Sherman have a side ending. Look at Vani. Vani will not go back to that place. So 15 seats. Let's look at the different counties. Most of those senators, they are not coming back.
Yeah.
I think the only senator that will be one of them. Let me name the senators that will be going back. Let's start from the Senate. Senator Sir Joseph will be going back.
Yep.
Who going again? Because the big Senator Kabia in Basel.
Yeah, we hearing that the BD, yeah, the BD cap, the beef, the beat the guy.
Okay, let me start. Let's start from the south. Let's start from the southeast, right? Abachia is going back. Grand Crew Abachia is going back, right? Abachia is going back. Sino Milton Tiaje is not going back. River Says is not going back. Who again? Bon County lawmaker is not going back.
Bommy.
Lofa County lawmaker. Bommy is not going back. Setuma has been 2 months.
Kema is not going back. Babo is not going back.
They have Setuma from the legislature. Maurice Setuma has been Setuma. Is that how many electoral web the board? You know, the Gola people, they get market day. They have market day drum.
You bow.
You know, I used to tell my father is a farmer, so he has a farm in bombing. So I was in bombing. So there are certain days that the people can do market day, right? It's a electoral web Setuma, they have market day drum. So bombing is not going back.
Listen, Daddy, why your man say? Why your man posted? Your man Snow.
Who my man?
Your man Eric Melvin Snow.
He said Snow.
He said he posted 20 hours ago. That was yesterday now. In recent years,
right,
some ECOWAS member states have suffered post-electoral conflicts due to agitations, associated with the outcome of elections or misinformation in the public. I will only make public comments on the October 10th elections after the official announcement by the National Elections Commission, NEC. I therefore encourage other stakeholders to do otherwise. Likewise, rather.
Let the people spare us. Hey, the only soul that can announce election, like the election commission. Look, you're Leo without rhetoric. The people got their great. Remember when you tell you pass off, you can know, you can feel it. Remember there one day I wrote one physics test in SDI high school. Brother, I didn't know drink on that team, my man. I just wrote my name, Talito College. I get that physics paper. You think we're gonna grade expecting to get back from that physics instructor? So when you take tests, you feel you can know, you can feel it. You think you can feel it? That when you take tests, you can know.
You can know.
You can know. So that thing, look, remember David Etta Brown Lasana. Let me just say this, right? The first day the elections commission announced, she was announcing the result. I could see the frustration in her, my man. Because, my man, nobody just appoints somebody to that strategic position without level or some form of whether they know the person, like we're not hear in the public that they have some platonic relationship, whether la lie or la true, like gossip country. Like gossip country. I mean, the other brother Sana were calling everybody, let's say, Gonglo Tiaonse and Newman Joseph Bweka. No, let's say Bweka Joseph Yuma. You know, she calls everybody name in a back chain of command, right? But when she got to George Manenwia, she said, George Manenwia. It's like, she just know her name by heart. You could see the frustration in her with the results. So even David Etta Brown Lasana cannot attempt to change election results that are not for Mr. Weir. What I do, man, the United Party, the only money they spend, I think our own poor also. The people pay their pool water. And I used to be on the show, I tell it, I say, yo, make sure you have your talent sheets. Because if you don't have your talent sheets, you make nausea, will not listen to you. But the Unity Party people have all of their talent sheets. It hard to go change grade. Right now, in fact, there is no change of grade. The admission office is not open.
No iron drop.
No iron drop bureaucracy. Now, before you change your grade, you gotta go to the dean of your college. Now the Americans, the Americans are the dean of this college to go change your grade. You gotta go to Business Street because the Americans to get copy. Mama,
Yeah.
That's the beauty of technology. That's the beauty of technology. And they were taking the result. There were people who were taking. They sent it. Mama, Business Street runs the biggest photocopy industry in the world. Business Street, no everything. So to change grade now, to change your grade, you gotta go to the dean office. The dean office at Business Street. That's why they say you very much go to court. The court is not a dean office. The corrupt judges that own the Supreme Court, that people will go there and go take up issue with them. My man, election is a question of political rallying your people. I know it's about the rule of law, and we want our people have governed themselves in a peaceful and fashionable manner. This is politics, Becca. Let me hear. I should be in bed, probably recovering from my defeat from the LPP. We didn't make it, but it's politics. I mean, the LPP in 2017 we supported Dr. Formula. We didn't do this well as we are doing now with Councillor Gonglo. So, my man from the ANC that day in King said the whole LPP will not get 2 cars. I said, oh brother, like you get 10 and you get the whole convoy, you can face up plate and face up 1 and 2 up to face up 15. We don't have cars, but look at the results. Bweka, I think you need to give me some credit on the show. I have predicted that LS Comics are going to underperform for a 7%. I've said it, yeah. That LS Comics will not even possibly get the 5%.
Wow.
Like, yeah. In Maryland, Comrade Anthony Williams, I wept the speaker.
The speaker still saying they ain't win here. They will go for recount. Yeah, according to him, the speaker saying he won with 5 votes margin. While Anthony way ahead of him with 90 plus votes. The speaker saying he win 5 votes, so they must recount. The web speaker Chima, the group people better drum. You know the group people get the better drum it can be in front. So it is a reach. It can be way down. It can be up. Like the web that ball. Anthony Williams. Comrade Anthony Williams, former ASU president, former chairman of the Student Unification Party, a young comrade, have web speaker chambers. A corrupt element in the legislature who have. My man, look at Buffer Chima, my man, when Ellen was president. Like I used to wash him out, Ellen did a dish. I tell you.
So you taste small, it is repugnant. Like a B1 in other use. It is unacceptable. And this madam is corrupt and she's nepotistic. Only to find out that the degree the man he is not even his. Me and let Mary Brown called me Jala Lahini. Say, you Jala Lahini. Why you come from say any Buffer Chambers? Comrade Anthony Williams, I've whipped that ball like the Sunday president watch a drum. You know, I go to the SDA we barely play our own drumming there. But you know the Pentecostal church, every Sunday they pull out the middle drum active. That Anthony Williams beat that ball. But something is alarming in Moserado County in District Number 8. The election magistrate in Moserado County needs to be very careful. When these incumbent lawmakers are defeated by 300 votes, lawmakers are willing to get raw cash to change election results in their favor. And that's they are beating Akara's Gray, and Akara's Gray is paying money to manipulate election results against Princeton. We want to tell our people to shine eyes in District Number 8. The people have voted Solomon George out. Akara's Gray, it is not your platform. You need to come to the private sector. We are here. We have been surviving. Please come join the private sector. You will not die. private sector as for human being. Why can't the people leave government jobs? Princeton have whipped Akaras. So Akaras now, that's why you look at the Elections Commission, they say out of 83 polling places in district number 8, they are only announcing 82. So they want to put that one polling place in confusion and try to steal one vote for Akaras Gray. That's what they're trying to do. Princeton are beating Gray. Let go Gray. Come on, Gray, go and say that. That Gray said that. How much they paying the election magistrate? Did they offer you $20,000, $30,000? They need to stop. What is happening in district number 8 is very concerning, Bwaka. And I just want you to focus on what is happening in district number 8. They want to rob that young man of his victory for Akaras Gray. Akaras Gray have been beaten. He need to step aside. He's former lawmaker. The people have no trust in Gray. Gray need to leave.
So Darlington, Brother Appleton just suffix. Take our man, how do you call him? Alexander Cummings from the picture. Now people are saying we are getting information. The Team Cummings, they are saying that the results are coming in. It's not good. It's not their results. How it be that some places that they say they can opt in of vote, so it means
who are here challenging results? They're brave. One person that challenging election results are so brave. That one to fine him so young man they call it. Where is that? Tata Monuba,
Clarence
Monuba, where you come from? Who put know you where? Karen Monuba, leave people over there. Karen Monuba also challenging election results. What kind of public policy in the country? Karen Monuba, you can't even see any on the sheet. That Karen Monuba leave people, man. Maybe one comment toss more will say, we know more, listen to comments. Okay, listen to comments. But what Karen Monuba is really saying? Karen Monuba leave people, man, Boyka.
So, folks, we'll take some calls on +231 888 6241 71 0770 102 102 86 010383 555 102 102. Darlington Collins and I, Boakai Amara Kamara, we are here on a weekend's edition of the Costa Morning Show. So you can call now and be live with us on the show. +231 888 6241 71 0770 102 102 86 010383. Call and be live with us this morning on the Costa Show. So, Darlington, so all the noise our men were making, they think just in it out. The people then were the CPP people then not small noise they cause in the country. They made them make us believe that nobody going to win it.
What? When I told small the minute say I'm a move for our broom. So I told the minute that people are minute to deal with me. But Cummings, Mr. Cummings, it's not that Cummings is bad. It is the messaging around that is bad. The way the people manage Cummings campaign around Cummings, they present Ellis Cummings like they're hardcore elite. He's much more of an elite that ordinary people cannot connect to Ellis Cummings. They see in a different quadrant. Ellis Cummings conduct himself like an elite. They be having red carpet event. How you be having red carpet event to Royal Grand Hotel? The masses can afford ticket. ANC Global. But even we here in Philadelphia, when they people having their program, they I don't know what kind of hotel they can carry to say. I probably will not even know which part of downtown Philly it is. When the minute ready for their team in Buckhead, Atlanta, Georgia, it can be easy. They can raise money. No, one thing I love about ANC Global, they can raise money. They can remember ANC Global, they can raise money.
I know. So
Alex Cummings is a good guy. Don't get me wrong. He might be well intentioned. He may be well for the country.
Our man Musa ability.
He may be well for the country, but
from how they call him Mr. Cummings. Same Mr. Cummings, same Musa ability won how they call the play in Nimba County. So they say so Mr. Kumi call you say,
oh yeah, possibility.
Because Mr. Kumi, I will call you bow. I kind of focus. Not so Mr. Kumi. They say Mr. Kumi say right after Musa won the election, Mr. Kumi called Musa Bete. He said right. Musa said, no, don't call me Musa, call me Honorable Musa.
Come poor Musa Belete. You know what I can really enjoy? I can enjoy Musa Belete and Delo making plow. when Delo get ready, Delo can post and call him Maguire. I let Musa Belete. Musa Belete just go on the post and just shot Delo. He said, nonsense. What are you calling me for? The man, Delo can just say Maguire. What did that Maguire there in ability? Maguire and Belete are the same spelling. But Belete, they make it intellectual out Delo. They may not get tolerant for Delo, may just cause it straight. I said, oh.
Let us call this morning on the show. Good morning, welcome. Your name, where joining us from?
Good morning, David, and good morning, brother. Sarah spoke calling from India. Now, you guys are saying more better this morning. But my attention has been drawn to something the other brand Lasana said yesterday. She made reference of two places that have 2011 discrepancies where she said Nina County people disrupted the counting process and in Bon County, they were fired up during the win election Malaysia State. All the 2 times the other brand Lasana gave press briefing, she never captured that in her press conferences, never a day. And for God's sake, brother, all the media outlet, if I was going to tell you any place in Bon County or serious disruption in Nima County, you won't tell me that only NEC will be the only entity that going, only is a just for the information that no media entity or online report or clear incident this winter. So you know, the will be very, very sensitive. They shouldn't mind because they're in the lead, they start celebrating. They are in the when people throw from no matter they say, well, they're in the lead, they complain. They should be very, very careful and mindful.
Okay.
Though we are leading, we agree to it, but we are very, very vigilant. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you so much. More calls +231.
That's true.
4171. Keep your calls coming. Let's take this person here. Hello.
Hello.
Good morning. Your name is joining us from?
My name is Eddie Solari Sapro, calling from Barcelona, Spain.
Okay, welcome.
Yeah. My attention is drawn to two issues. You know, on the issue of comments, I was not in country to vote for any candidate, but you see, the style of Liberian voter is bad. If Liberian will not know where and who to vote for, and they just vote because they get, some kind of sentiment against somebody, and people go to vote and vote because, like I spoke to one of my friends, he said, I'm voting for the person because we will get a person second chance. The style of voting is bad, and the people who we know can change Liberia, we are not voting for them, and we go back to another 6 years, 12 years of suffering. All right. So Kumi should continue. He will win one day, and he will prove to the Liberian people
but
that.
No. Hold on.
Yeah.
How are you going into an election? Danita, I want to ask him, how are you going to for you now? If you are the one, if you are in the position that Kumi's in now, in 2017 you obtain 7%. Then in 2023, you instead of you going up, you come down to less than 7%. What message does that send to you as a person?
Look, the Liberian people have not come to understand. You see, they have been testing three things. They've been testing the United Party, they've been testing the CDC, and they are just looking at coming. They have tested CDC, they're going to test United Party to Boaga, maybe. And if they know that those two people cannot do anything for them, now you see them catapulting or going to coming way. Okay. So if I were coming, I still stay around and continue because I know that people are just doing testing.
Okay, thank you so much. They are just doing testing. They're taking your call. +231. I don't know that. I'm not testing, but again, we should understand it because at least if I were going to move from where I am and go up, I'm going to say yes, they stay testing. But I can be coming from up and me coming down. They said that testing them. Mr. Cummings, you need to rethink your political life. Yeah, let's take this person. Hello, welcome.
Yeah, Becca, how you doing?
I'm doing pretty well. Welcome to the show. Your name, where joining us from?
Oh, thank you so much. I'm calling from Texas. Am I loud and clear?
Go ahead, you're loud and clear.
Oh, thank you so much, Becca. Oh, Becca, I called this morning to tell all of my Liberian brothers and sisters to really calm. This election, as it looks right now, CDC is struggling right now to get into the second round for this election to go to the second round. If even I know for the way that the number that are putting out, United Party is in a better position to kill this election in the first round. That's why you see the election commission is buying time, bringing the result bit by bit, because she don't want to get the actual result because they try to strategize. But if even United Party cannot win the first round victory, and they try to play with the result, to push the election into the second round, I want all of our brothers and sisters in Liberia to remain calm and accept the result to push the election to the second round.
Okay.
Because even the second round, George Weah will not win Monserrato, Magibi, Lima, Bo, Lofa, Kekma, Bapolu, and Bomi. And that's going to be a simple majority. So if you cannot win the 5 big counties, even if it's a simple majority in the second round, how that's going to help you? It's not possible.
Okay.
So let's get to the benefit of the doubt.
All right.
They're looking for confusion, but I call all my brothers and sisters to be calm. If even election commission want to play the result and push them to the second round, let's go to the second round.
All right. Thank you so much. Let's take somebody from this line here quickly. Good morning. Welcome.
No. Let me say this, Becca.
This is Bobby Abu Meska. I'm following the discussion this morning from District 6 or SD Kopo Road this morning. No, Becca, we should be very sincere and honest to ourselves. You know, we, Mr. Director Brown Lasana, should understand certain things, right? Look at the Sierra Leone election. Sierra Leone has more population than us, and the register know they vote overwhelmingly. In Sierra Leone, the people use 3 days to give the result. But when it comes to Liberia election, our population is less. We are using 15 days just to announce the winner. Some of us see this as a delay tactic that the woman, Mrs. Brown, want to play with our election result and put the CDC in the second round to run with the winner. No, but we are telling them, that the people are resolved and the people have spoken through the ballot bars. The people are tired with the mess that the CDC government put in. And that is the reason why the people came, they turn up in a number. If you can see I'm a center at SDA Broker, the people wake up 4 o'clock in the morning. See, they were already at the center to tell you, Broker, how the people were desperate in need of change because we as government are suffocating them. So that is the reason. So we are calling on her.
Thank you so much. Dalinta, you wanted to come in there?
You know, I wanted to say to that caller who called previously that the election commissions should not finesse the results to compel the opposition to a second round. We basically, the country basically with too many things. At least I use the November month so that men can find place with sense of you all. Let them start packing their things and leave the offices. Government office, now you power farm. They beat you, leave government office. Because if the United Party allows the elections commission to manipulate election results and compels them to a second round, it will be stupid. If the B Mr. We are on the first ballot, let Mr. We pack his bag and go. Not for you to say the people should remain calm. Not that we are calling for the people to be overly angry, but if the B Mr. We are on the first ballot, let Mr. We pack his bag and go. He can go back. He's a professional footballer. He got master's degree, right? He went to school. Let Joe Weah use a master's degree and look for a job in the private sector. And Johnson Koji Deuce University of Liberia. Can he get a job in Liberia with an NGO? Then they're not there. They will not hire him. I think Koji Deuce, isn't it so?
Yeah, they will hire him.
Let him use the education and go look in the private sector for. Yeah, he do the school. The boss of Clower. He's smart. He goes to Oxford. He speaks very well. The white people can clap for him. He came here to New York. He's very eloquent. His intellectual prowess is unmatched. He's a great guy, Jefferson Koji. Let him use a education from the University of Liberia and go look for a job in the private sector. They shouldn't hold on to power. So if they beat them, let them leave peacefully. And Liberians don't prepare for another chaos. They shouldn't compel our people to compel them to go to another election. If the results show that the opposition don't acquire 50% plus one, then a second round will be necessary. Professor Maya say, oh, if you start allowing stupid things to happen now, you must continue to take stupid things in the second round. So let the opposition be more vigilant.
Yeah, vigilant. You know, our men start taking their teenagers from their offices then. Yo, the men start taking their belongings from the offices.
So what?
Yeah, I heard they said the bottom of Loot Capital Building again.
Yo. Oh, sorry. I want to play the recording here quickly, but the calls are coming.
The bottom of Loot Capital Building, even the Quebec, the bottom taking it off on the floor.
The bottom.
My friend, Anthony, whatever furnish the office, no problem with furnish coming with it.
The computer, the meeting at their offices, taking some pictures, taking a signature in the offices. As I think now, they're all grocery machine, myself going to you went to funnel, most of the directors and building meters, fucking computers, and everything they're taking to yeah, what happening now? You see all the ministry, my own happiness. I'm telling you, I will not doubt, no.
Yeah, so the people are taking their teenagers from the offices. That was a recording there. One of the drivers of one of the directors at the Ministry of Finance were talking to somebody. Let's take this person here. Good morning, welcome.
Good morning, this is Sam Brown. My man, look, this woman, she is up for real trouble for Liberia. I saw the report that they sent. They took Walker number and gave it out to Appleton. And I was on it. I never slept. I was there recording my own data when the data was coming in. You need to put on the result. 2 million people result is not going to be out there for that long. We with 93, Nigeria had 93 million. Up, they result in like less than 3 days. The result is up. She needs to stop making all these mistakes. Even I think that the election result she put out yesterday, I believe is a fraud. The fact that she admitted that she had a fraud on the entire representative report, that is a flag. They need to go over everything and look at it. She need to stop this. She's looking for trouble. She need to stop it. The other you need to stop. I sent communication on Facebook. You need to stop this.
All right, thank you so much. Now we'll take another person on this line here quickly. Okay, sorry. Let's take this person. Good morning, welcome.
Yeah, brother, good morning and good afternoon from here. I'm Dr. Happy calling from Germany.
Welcome.
Yeah, thank you for having me. You know, I want to speak to the issue that Darito just said. Darito, you cannot sit on this global stage. You have to wait for the election result on NEC. The very NEC that you are cautioning today, creating a dark cloud of, was a CNEC that gave victory to Dallas people. But now, because a unity party is leading, you have to watch and see. Even the great
Hello. Hello.
Yeah, I'm there.
So, if the things are glaring, you want us to speak about it. Okay, listen, have your time. Even if you are going to be the CDC leading, we are going to sit here on this platform and talk the same way that we are talking. It doesn't working for Unity Party. We're not working for United Party. We're not working for any political institution.
No, that's
Yeah, no leader.
that's I've been following your show, and I think I'm wondering what you call up for Germany.
The election,
Okay,
the election commission
the issue
paid you one
of
target.
the court has said that people should be kind until they result a calmer order. The election commission will force the people into second round. And what will be with me? There's no way the election commission will manipulate the result when United Party will clear. That's it. She's qualified. She's credible.
Okay.
She has conducted another election. But
thank you so much. Let's take this other caller here on the line. We'll take some more calls. Plus 231 888 624 Let's take this person here. Good morning. Welcome. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, your name is joining us from.
Oh, my name is Josh MP. I'm calling from UAE, Dubai.
All right, go ahead.
Yes, Dalindo, Brakai. The next time I did for my man Dalindo Ibao. You now make me you own a money. Eh? In the first place, my man, let's be real. Kumi, they respected the Liberian people. Liberians tell you, Kumi, go as VP. Later we will push it. You say no. You say you can't go as VP, but you won't go as president. The people say, okay, so you can't go as president. Go be one side and we're ready for you. We will talk. So that is the party on the side. We can't hear me. Yeah, you say?
Mama, can you hear me? The beginning, yeah, brother say, when you can hear you are free. The beginning, brother say, when you can hear you are free.
So, like one beyond the side already we will talk. Okay, but we come to election commission. Mame, Papa Kike say, le intelligio, le inzialesule, le injubudubu. They can actually say I want. So for them to come up with a result, they're thinking now. You see, the other, the first day she came out 30 minutes late. Yesterday she came out 15 minutes late. Today we don't know. But we come to one critical point, Waka. You see, I know auditor or whatsoever, man. If you check their tally sheet, you find the man name number 1. You go number 19 again, you find it there. So they squeezing the men in, collecting votes, small to subtract Baka vote, that they can push John Weah second round.
Okay, thank you so much. Now we take another person. We take 5 more calls. 5 more calls. Let's take this person here. Hashim Famule. Good morning. Welcome, Hashim.
Yeah. Good morning, brother. How you doing?
Pretty well.
I wanted to call yesterday to raise something out. How help will come you work on and saying what place spoon is not manufacturing number. I'm telling the librarian people say is that correct? I'm so sorry for that guy. That guy, even my daughter said don't even say things like that. How will you say that? Because all the number spoon is calling is from the article from the place they put in places they put on the wall. That's what they call in the result. But the article CDC is not going anywhere. That's why I see my brother Kadasco taking drum, putting the they're just wasting their time. They just save the money that they stole from the Liberian people and wait, because when the election finish, I see government official is like Abraham Masale. What happened after power? It was nothing, you were just passing around.
Okay.
So it's just in government job that they are part job. Let's wait and see.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Let's take this other person here. Like I said, 5 more calls. Let's take this person. Sorry, we messed up on our call. This is the caller here.
Lina, okay, I'm here, Lina, come on, show you.
Good morning, Brakai. Good morning, Daddy. Good morning to the
Lina was trying to call you. Welcome. You're live.
Brakai, can you hear me?
Loud and clear.
Can you hear me? Okay. I just want to speak to the Arizona Kumi issue. Like I said yesterday, Kumi does not understand
the politics in Liberia. He allowed those people in America and Europe to fool him. The only way he can come back to restoring Liberian politics, he better come 2029 and run as senator. He better come and run as senator or go to Maryland and run over there. You will not become president if you don't start from somewhere. Malaria will eat your money for free. And you will like people how to deceive people. Go ask Vanny Sherman. Go and ask Vanny Sherman what happened to him. Tell you brother come out for the day.
All right, thank you. We take 3 more calls. Now take this person here on the line. Now take this caller here. Welcome. Hello.
Good morning, Bucky. Thank you guys, man, for the show. But I don't want to remind you guys, when you guys used to say Unity Party should go and collaborate with the party, you see what happened because these guys, and you have gone at that time and go some because these guys most of them started the party just for a job, and you are going to go establish. Say, come and join me. You see, some of them are not going nowhere. So that's the reason why Unity Party was just a stepping party that can support them within there and not come and say, give me job. So, but I thank you guys for the show. You see, none of these parties are doing anything. So, Liberian people have voted and thank them. And our democracy must just so next you do the right thing. Thank you, Bucky.
Thank you. 4 more calls. Let's take this person here. Good morning. Welcome.
Good morning, brother, and good morning to Darlington.
Welcome.
This is Aaron Sharif calling from Pingsville.
Okay.
Brother, the Liberian people are resolved. Look, I serve as full marshal for Unity Party. And I went to the polling center, the people voted. They crowd stayed to that place. They were after 4 in the morning. The people were still there waiting for the result. To tell you the people are resolved. So my advice to the election commission here, please do the right thing and give the people the right result. And to the lawmakers who lost, please, the people voted you out. Forget about it. Go and sit down. Government job. You are not born for government job.
Okay.
When the people vote against you, they vote against you.
All right.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Eden Sharif. Let's take another person on the WhatsApp number. Good morning. Welcome.
Good morning, Bucky. This is Abraham Deiga calling from New Jersey. Bucky, you yesterday they know that the president headquarters went to Grand Jida to bring Fadi Kari, I know it's Kari Friday and some other general from Grand Jida. They brought in and this guy picked them up, Injured Margaret picked them up from on the airport. And also we should be looking at hello.
Go ahead, you're live. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. And also, you should look at the first man that is this election. I'm telling you, is we don't know what to say. But the other Brown, I think she's joking. These people, Baka win the first round. They know that we're not going no second round.
Okay.
So I just want to thank you for this platform because it's spoon. People say something, they say that lie. Spoon manufacturing numbers. So I'm just happy that you guys are looking. I know you're not partisan, but I know you know the truth. So we all want the truth.
All right, thank you so much. Let's take another person on this line here quickly. This person. Good morning. Welcome, James Davis.
Good morning. Yeah, good morning, brother. Good morning, Darlington. This is James Davis calling from Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. Baka, if you look at the election result, you know that woman is lying. The other Brown. You know what the thing she said when the press people asked her, why are you not giving Motorado election where it's accessible? She said you can drive 6 hours. There's no part of Motorado you can drive 6 hours. Just listen to her. She said 6 hours. There's no way in Motorado County you can drive 6 hours. No part. You can come from any part of Motorado. You can reach it. You can read in less than 1 hour. There's no way I can cover Motorado in less than 1 hour. There's no way I can drive 6 hours except there's traffic. Even there's traffic, I will not say cover 6 hours.
Okay. All right.
So when the woman is saying 6 hours, you the press people, you continue the press. Wait, she said, just listen to her. She said 6 hours.
Okay.
You cannot accept Motorado County. Right. And the problem about Appleton, That Joe Barker voted Kevin Appleton. Nobody know Appleton.
All right, thank you so much, James. We have to make way for 3 more calls. On the line, we have Sheikh. Good morning, welcome.
Yeah, bro, Barker, good morning.
Welcome.
Thank you, bro, Barker. Good morning, bro, Darlington. I'm Sheikh Jabate, and I'm calling from Spain. We want to admonish all of our people to continue exercising the peace that we all enjoy, because the only thing we the common people got in the election is peace. So whatsoever they are going to do, then let them remember that we are in peace time. So they should be able to maintain a peace for us. So thank you very so much.
Thanks, Shed Director. 2 more calls, then we wrap it up on the call-in segment of the show. Now take this person here. Good morning, welcome. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, good morning. Your name, where you joining us from?
Good morning, Barker. Good morning to the Liberian people. I am hello?
Go ahead, you are live, my brother.
Hello? Okay. I am Andrew Dowlo, the former passport director, and I call from my Ezra residence. You see, Barker, this morning, I want to seize this opportunity to firstly congratulate the people of Liberia for affording all the opportunity to have an early return to our country, a country that we all love and we see to fight for. And I also want to commend you guys for your tireless effort in providing information to the people this morning. I mean, as I listen to you, you are very holistic in your investigation, and these are things that we expect for journalists. I mean, I need to applaud you firstly before I go on. This morning, let me tell you something, brother. The Liberian people have listened. Between you and I, all of the time that I spent Ezra, they used to come at time and say, so to be a whistleblower is a problem in my country? Because, brother, it hurts. When you know within yourself that this thing, I did not do it, but because I went against it, I'm suffering. And those people that did those things, enjoying. Imagine, brother, as I speak to you now, they're going to bury my father tomorrow. I cannot see my father. My father died in River G.
Wow.
I don't want to tell you the rest of the other story of what has occurred. But there are security officers in River G because they expected me to go there. I received a call from an officer.
Wow.
I mean, it hurts. If you deny people the rights, it hurts. Yesterday, when I learned that these people were smuggling passport, they were giving us diplomatic passport wrongly, there were Liberian people that were saying, the men lying. And those statements that are made have been proven, even by the international community. And these things were wrong. And for the level that I stayed, that I could not allow these things to happen, but even though I entered that office as a CDC, but taking over the office, I was not serving CDC any longer, I was serving the Liberian people. And so I needed to work with professionalism. People that misjudge me, I mean, they have understood. Those that don't want to understand, we know them.
Andrew, Darlington want to say something. Darlington, go ahead.
Andrew.
Yeah, Darlington, what's up, man? Go ahead.
My condolence for the passing of your father. I'm very sorry. But how do you feel that the people of Grand Bassa County have afforded Besson Guy Finley? I know you were in the heat of this passport saga information, an opportunity to go back to the Senate. What do you make of that? Do you think?
Let me tell you something.
What are your thoughts? Let me pick your brain, Andrew.
Brother, let me just say this to you today. There were Besson Guy can be put out. There is no battle against justice. I mean that will go against justice in Liberia come GMB administration. This old man, I think to a certain level, I want to trust him. Besson Guy Finley and the lack of other people that were involved with corruption or malpractices in government should not see that entering the Senate is a way forward. Because the time will come, if they could chase Kabila Jara and all that did nothing, it means that they that did something can be chased out. they can be put out.
So possibly you are suggesting an inquiry on Senator Finley.
No, they enter the Senate because they have problem with the man. And you know the way the votes went is so unique. CDC has lost most of the seats in the legislature. And so they're not going to telecast and vote decisions in the House any longer. Those with the voice will be the individuals that have intellectual strength. Nathaniel follow market, he don't have intellectual strength, whether they know why don't talk. Let me tell you something. We know what I mean. I see now that librarians have gotten to understand certain things and they know where they are going. Past are those days where people used to make blanket statement and convince people without evidence. Nowadays, we are in a digital world. There are evidences all over.
Okay, my brother.
So, yes.
All right. Thank you. We have to leave you and take two more because we came a little late. So we'll take two calls now. Then we'll cross over to Darlington. The two calls plus 231 888 624171. Let's take this person here quickly. We came a little late, so we'll take two calls now. Then we'll cross over to Hello. Good morning.
Good morning, Baka.
Yeah, your name is Johnny. What's from?
Yes, good morning. This is Balapiwi. I joined the show from Dallas, Texas.
Okay.
Yes, my attention has been drawn to a couple of things, and first and foremost, I want to appreciate you and Brother Darlington for how you guys are analyzing the result as they come in from NEC. My attention first, I want to speak on the issue of Mr. Cummings. Mr. Cummings has kind of behaved like, I know he's so sophisticated, a lot of experience from the corporate world, but then looking at himself like somebody who will not listen to advice, or maybe people who ill advising has led him to where he is. You know, he would have a career politically for the Liberian presidency. I, for one, I've admired him, but at times, sometimes decisions you make, there are consequences for it. So his decision, he's here to live with it. And I don't think he will have a space in 2029. Like you just did a projection, you will not be, going down, you expect yourself, you say, oh, you have hope. So he believes us, or those who trust in him, or I also believe in him though, but this is not the right time for him. So another thing is NEC and the result. NEC will do everything to manipulate the result, but I think what NEC should do is to save the Liberian people some money and avoid the second round.
All right, thank you. We'll take our last call here this morning, the last person. Good morning, good afternoon, rather. Welcome. Your name is Johnny. What's from?
My name is Henry. I'm joining from China.
Okay, go ahead, Henry.
Concerning the Cummings aspect of Cummings issue, I want to talk about Mr. Cummings. Yeah, for Mr. Cummings now, I think the only best option for him now is for him to run as a senator, try to get his own county, because if you see from this election,
I didn't know contest for presidency. They don't want to bring the man back.
No, I coming because 2029. If he just repeat it again for 2029, I'm not saying Cummings getting most vote in the soil, because that's why he consider himself that he's from. The result that we are seeing coming from NASA is not looking encouraging for him. So let Cummings try to build his own base by running as a senator, and then after he work hard in that place, he can really come back 2029 and run. I can assure Cummings, because you cannot say you from this place, then you're getting a very low vote.
Okay.
Who's going to give you a vote, also?
All right, thank you so much. Somebody say that Darlington that Mr. Cummings came in say win queen, means a king contest. Our last caller, welcome.
Hi, brother. How are you guys?
I'm doing pretty well. Welcome. Your name is Johnny from your last caller.
Yeah, Dante, I call from Pennsylvania, poor guy. Thank you guys for the show. You guys doing pretty well. The analysis is intact. But I called to just share something different with you. Some kind of side news I heard yesterday, poor guy from Liberia. I called my Oma. I don't know why this thing is really working with the issue of this trucking business. I don't know what the government and anything doing about it. That's not election doing about trucking business because it's so sad that I got this news yesterday, boy, guy in Riverside County. There is this expiring who told people to go register and vote there, and then they had an accident before they reached to the town they were going to, one place called Ninswin in the Central C District. Now they had an accident and they had a minor cut. They didn't carry that woman to the hospital. They station her right there in the Ninswin clinic. Poor guy, that woman died yesterday. When I called my woman to speak with her, nobody know where that woman come from, where that experiment took that people them from. They can't reach out to the woman, family, and all of that. It's so sad. It's so embarrassing. The people all crying in the tongue. So I don't know. I just thought to share this with you so I can flag it out. The thing is getting so bad. For the power business, how people killing how people then is so bad. Yeah, brother.
Right, we'll try to make a follow up on that story, my brother. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
All right, thank you. So, Darrington, you listen to all of the callers. We are not taking no more calls again. It's been a fascinating discussion.
Well, certainly, it's been a fascinating discussion. And there's the Costa Show. We say as it is. You know, if the numbers were against the Unity Party and the people never had their talent sheet, we're going to be here doing the same thing. Becca was going to be here saying all these things that we're doing. The results are terrible. Yeah. So even now that the results are favorable towards the Unity Party, it's our duty in the fourth estate to present the news as it is. And you see, Becca, the reason why the Unity Party or the Joseph Boyka campaign is gaining a lot of attraction, it's not just because the people just like Joseph Boyka or because the people just love the Unity Party. I mean, the Unity Party have their own support base. As most of those people that are supporting JMB, it's not because of Unity Party. They are supporting him on the basis they feel that they can get genuine change. They believe that only him can rally the country and move the country in the national trajectory. And this is democracy. The popular will of the Liberian people must be expressed in their opinions in these elections as they are going to the poll. And all of the numbers are empirical. We can see, we can feel, we can touch it. That the Liberian people want Joseph Boyka. Whether that decision, whether we believe is bad, it is up to the Liberian people. They have taken a decision. And we want to say to the Elections Commission, you have a duty to announce the election results as it is. Announce the election result as is. Stop doing it. Don't delay us here. Don't waste our time. Government job is not leave people power or man private properties. If they are defeated, they need to pack their bag and come to the private sector, Boyka. How the party here must have been managing the private sector? Why can't they come to the private sector? You come to the private sector. The private sector is not a symmetry. There are Liberians who have been surviving in the private sector who will welcome you guys. Some of you guys claim to be educated. Some of you guys claim to be very smart. In fact, the last time I checked, Mr. We had a master's degree. He can use that degree and go in the private sector and look for a job. I'm sure one of the African countries would love to hire him as a consultant. Brother Koji does the University of Liberia. They may graduate at the top of his class, summa cum laude. Why can these brothers use their education and come to the private sector? They are beating them. It's a hard times. They pack their bags and leave the corridors of power. Power is not. When they were born in here, they gave all the land deed to power. If the Liberian people don't want you, our country have gone through a lot. We are managing a fragile democracy. We want to show to the world. And Boyka, the ECOWAS people and the AU people have sent a message to we are. Go and listen to the press conference. They reminded the CDC that they took power from an incumbent government. If the United Party people were selfish, if Ellen Johnson-Sirleaf managed to overturn results in favor of a party in 2017, possibly the country could have been in chaos. But the CDC took power from an incumbent government. Whether they rigged the election, they won the election for them, Mr. Weah came to power. If the opposition defeat you at the ballot box, turn power over, leave power. That power thing here We are in swear, Joe. We have to say he will be president of this country for 12 years. Breaker, you know, there were tongues and tongues of young people before Mr. Weah became president. They believed that their country would develop if they had President Weah. Now that they got President Weah, they see the disappointment in a young man. They know that this guy is inept. And we used to remind them. We said, you get this play ball power, this country will be a drug casino. See our country, Breaker. Young people kush at an alarming rate. If you are Liberian citizen and you are not concerned about the welfare of the country and see where young people are, no hope, no hopeless young people, drug substance abuse. They anger too much in the country. Even you in Paris Center, small who come from America will go by like blood poor Billy. Everybody in government because you're looking shiny, maybe you're sneaking on your phone clean. Because we can tap into our young people and put them to work. But Breaker, the big we are from the look of things. The numbers are very embarrassing for an incumbent government to be performing this poll. If the people entrust the country to Joseph Breaker and Jeremiah Kuhn, you give the people their power. You just leave the thing here. Because I love the approach of the international friends. They have allowed the joint security people to watch the election as it play out. So that we don't know what halahala we can say in the Liberian Palace. We don't want no halahala. The big judge we are, let him pack it back and go. It's okay. If the new government comes to power, if they want to audit him, it's up to Mr. Weah, it's up to Mr. Joseph Breaker and his people whether they want to open up an inquiry on Josh Weah. But these elections, Liberians on the overall have sent a clear message. And this is why you get Breaker when you come to power. You are extremely corrupt. You are only concerned about yourself. The people see you. The people see your before and after. But who could ever imagine that Jefferson Koji could own a $200,000 home in Cinco? That many kids to power. They're taking loan from the bank. All of them buying houses. Samurai Wolokoli own most of the places in Oro, tall glass buildings all over the country. My own friend Segu Kalasco Damaro, you not see Kalasco house? We don't know the salary of presidential aides. The people are living extreme luxury while the masses of our people are suffering. They live in shanty towns. The people material condition have not changed. Only Mr. Weah and his people are living large. When you talk, they say he envy them. What is that to envy? We envy the condition of our people that after all of these years of struggle, that our people will be living in these deplorable conditions. Mr. Weah, you have done enough. You have damaged that country the way it is, and it's hard times you pack your bag and leave. The Liberian people don't want you. If Mr. Breaker wins the election on a single ballot, announcing our president, let's move this country forward. The country will not win. The country is surrounded by water, as they can say. The big Jawia, let Jawia go. I think maybe the Lone Star, we can look in ways. We talk to the new government. Maybe we use the expertise. Say he's a professional footballer. Maybe he can coach the Lone Star. The Lone Star is there. Or maybe say he high profile player. He can apply to Barcelona with education degree, with elected and pedigree. They can make Barcelona coach.
Now only Barcelona. Why only Barcelona?
But
we don't want you.
A Barcelona fan, and I will go before they say I pick it for on your team.
No, we don't want you. We don't want you.
To Arsenal.
Let him go to Arsenal. Arsenal.
Or Chelsea. Go to Arsenal. Or Chelsea. Or maybe Man United. But my man, it's embarrassing. And Breaker, this is my last thought on it. It is going to be a long night for the CDC. You know, there's a song, the guy in the church. They will run to the mountain, and the mountain will say, get away. They will run, yeah. Mama, the results are bad. It's a cataclysmic showdown that the opposition have beaten the CDC landslide. The guys need to pack their bags. They need to come to the private sector. Mama, I've been in private sector. I've never been public official. I've never been a civil sector. We've been living in the private sector. What about private sector that these boys don't want to come to? When you fly now, you will use your own card, you'll buy your ticket. we know now whether you can afford your private jet. Because we still keep it on the tarmac. Well, y'all be paying your custom duty at the RIA, then we'll keep your plane there, you'll be paying. Because we need that private jet to be coming in and out to be bringing more revenue. Maybe Mr. Weah can still afford a private jet. But they are beating the guys. And David Edgar Brown Lasana, you have a responsibility to announce election result as it is. And for some of you, you know yourselves. You are in the security. You are in government ministries and agencies. You are the elections commission. Do not let the American people to keep eyes on you. Thank you, Bwaka, and it's bye-bye from my end.
Go along, yeah. Sweet kids, how I live. Now go along. You take it from Peter to the Paul will take it from you tomorrow, mama. Sweet, living is, you know, where the rich are poor.
I mean, I not say he left for me to be playing this song here. Why would they be on a crew, you know?
Living, oh, the better we grow. Mama, how are you, Fano? It can make you heavy.
Oh, it can make you happy.
Oh, it's ready to capsize. Sweet, kids, how I live. Now for go along. You want me can eat it. Or we just can eat it. Kids, how I live. Kids, how I live. Oh, sweet kids, how I live. Now for go along.
Okay, folks, so that's how we come to the end of today's edition of the Costa Morning Show.
Like I said, information.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Information reaching me is that slave queens are packing. Slave queens are packing.
Those are, you know, those that used to be in a 2-bedroom apartment, now they will go into a 1-bedroom apartment with a bathroom. This time around, the room they will go in, no bathroom, no inside bathroom.
Only water. So you mean suppose not get apple 50?
No.
You mean so big Julie will not upgrade to apple 50?
They will not upgrade to apple 50.
You mean no more Miss F? No more Miss F?
Okay. You can remember the go.
No more Miss F.
The go film that the president bought for the entire Miss F children, right? Yeah,
Miss F. Miss F. Yeah.
Customized film. I don't know how to manage with that one.
Sweet is how I live. Now for go along. Human beings can eat it, all creatures eat it too. Sweet, living is sweet, where the rich are poor.
Okay, folks, so we'll go home. Join us on Monday. We'll be here with a brand new edition. We'll get some of the results today. Some will come in tomorrow. Monday will come, we'll analyze, and we'll give you things as it is. So, thanks to Darlington Collins, and thanks to all of our followers, those that are using our data to be watching us every day. We come here to enlighten you about things that are happening. My name is Boakai Amara Kamara. Darlington Collins is there in the great United States of America. We've been here thanks to the entire team. Sylvester Teves Heron Pedro Costa, George Guer, Anthony Davis, and Emmanuel Eduardo, and everybody, the entire team. We want to say thanks to the Liberian people for exercising their right and voting peacefully. So join us on Monday. We'll be back here. Hope it be a good show. Hope it be a wonderful time. Good job. And we'll be here. A good weekend to everybody. Have a pleasant weekend as we all fight to, make sure that this country is safe. Yeah.
Sweet kids, how I live. Now for go along. Sweet kids, how I live. Now for go along. You take it from Peter to Theo, Paul will take it from you tomorrow, mama. Sweet, sweet living is, you know, where the rich or poor. Why not pray for long fellow? You can pray for long life. As long as the living go, the better we grow. Power you find, it can make you heavy. It's just like a volcano, it's way to capsize. Sweet, sweet, it's our liver. No for go along. You want big and eat it, or we just can eat it. It's our